Anyway, welcome to my segment that I'm gonna call oh shit, I had a whole fucking segment. Literally a whole, and before that, a whole week. Jesus. All right, let's call
I
it
can't remember.
Getting to Know Who. Getting to Know Aliens. That's who.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
It's a
All right.
musical
Doing
segment.
some alien history or alien just knowledge drop. I'm excited.
Well, I got to thinking, what is the biggest question that I have about it? What's the biggest question that you have about aliens, Nate?
What are their dicks like?
I think a lot of people probably share that curiosity. Roger?
Will I ever find true love?
That's not about aliens, but
I mean,
yeah,
the way I want it.
right. Sure. Maybe it is about aliens. Honestly, maybe.
No, but I guess overall,
maybe true love will find you, wriggling to you on its many hentai tentacles.
It is a breeding purpose to where, like, can we breed with another race, like another alien species?
Octavia Butler says yes.
That's what I think.
And my biggest question is, what do they want? What do you guys want? What are you guys doing here? I mean, that fucking Vince Noir alien from Zimbabwe clearly wanted to warn us about the coming ecological apocalypse. But you know, maybe it changes from alien to alien, but time and time again, the question is, what do they want? What are they here for?
You're telling me you think these aliens might have individual ideas about what they want, like they're not all one block?
Sure. or maybe they're lost, you know? Maybe they come for different purposes. And I decided to take it straight to the horse's mouth. Who would you ask but
the Council of Five,
the abductees?
Oh, well.
The only people who have ever been in contact with these aliens, you know, or some different types of aliens, all the different flavors of the alien rainbow. So I found from allthat'sinteresting.com an incredibly scholarly, respected journal of inquisitive thinking.
You make it sound like someone's been out to attack its reputation as of late. 9
most convincing alien abduction stories in modern history. That's right.
BuzzFeed.
This was secretly an episode of Jordan Reads a List.
It is one of my favorite segments. Like, there's a reason why listicles are so clickable.
Absolutely.
Clickable listicle.
So the first one on their list, Nicole, is Betty and Barney Hill. We know about Betty and Barney Hill. We did a little bit of a deep dive.
With that.
You know about it. On the last night of their honeymoon, the two found themselves in a Vermont diner, ready to make the last dash home to Portsmouth, New Hampshire. On the road, Betty noticed a particularly bright star, perhaps a planet, as she put it, in the sky, where planets usually are. When this celestial object began changing its course in an erratic manner, Betty was convinced it was a UFO. Her husband was not, and he got out and confronted it. And we all know
you're Mars, left. You hear? You get back up there.
You get back up there. You're Mars. You're Mars. Here's a little tidbit that we didn't really talk about. We didn't touch on Betty and Barney's kind of recollections of the situation and the aftermath.
No, we dropped patrons a link of with the hypnosis that is recorded, but we didn't talk about it.
They were in contact with a psychiatrist named Dr. Benjamin Simon for a consultation in December of 1963. Dr. Simon found both to be suffering from crippling anxiety, quote unquote. Betty in particular manifested hers, quote, in the form of repetitive nightmarish dreams, unquote. Dr. Simon put them under hypnosis, which reportedly yielded highly ominous memories. Barney Hill recalled the creatures with slanted eyes taking the couple aboard their UFO to conduct experiments on their naked bodies. Barney claimed that the beings took samples of hair, skin, and nail clippings, and then a 6-inch long needle was inserted into Betty's stomach. Betty told Dr. Simon.
That's what scares me so much about it. Like, sometimes these alien procedures are very, like, Earth medical status, to where, like, they're injecting, like, long needles to get something, versus, like, a Star Trek scam that's just like hovers over you.
Sometimes it's a little more antiquarian than I would think from an interstellar species.
Yes, like, that's exactly right.
Yeah,
but
big
then
rusty.
You also think like, if you get a deep cut, we just sew your skin together, and we've been doing that for thousands of years.
Yeah, but I'd rather that we had a beam. You know?
Yeah, I'd rather the beam do it.
We all prefer the beam.
Everyone loves the beam.
Someday we'll have
a beam. What was I talking about? Betty and Barney Hill. That's
yes.
right.
The medical procedure is where we're at. She was just injected with a 9-inch needle.
Faux show. Betty told Dr. Simon that she later asked a being they knew to be the leader, quote unquote, where they were. It jokingly replied,
"If you don't know where you are, there wouldn't be any point in telling you where I am."
What a dick.
I guess that is true.
Yeah, that sucks. During another hypnosis session in 1964, Betty purportedly drew a star map of the sky from memory, as seen from a planet orbiting Zeta Reticuli, a nearby star. Which often comes up in reference to where are aliens from? Where do they contact us from? Zeta Reticuli.
Now, would there be any reasonable way to try and recreate like a 3D, like with current technology?
Maybe.
Like a 3D star map from Zeta Reticuli?
Well,
we know where stuff is approximately, right?
Most shocking above all was that this map was drawn with confounding accuracy, and that Zeta Reticuli lies some 40 light years from Earth. Betty's nearly spot-on recreation of the stars surrounding an actual star system remains one of the most intriguing aspects of all alien stories ever reported. Next up, the 1969 Berkshires UFO incident that shocked an entire town.
I'm part of the town. I was shocked.
Well, you are now. When numerous residents of Berkshire County and Roger, Massachusetts, individually reported having seen a UFO on September 1st, 1969, authorities were at a loss for an explanation. This wasn't a lone sighting induced by sleep deprivation that could be easily dismissed. It truly appeared as though something uncanny had occurred. Damn it, I was doing so well. On the evening in question, residents spotted lights above Sheffield in the southern Berkshires. Many of the witnesses said that the lights were fitted to an unidentified disc-shaped craft that was maneuvering in unprecedented ways. Some witnesses claimed they lost track of time as they gazed at with stunned fascination at the object. Isn't that always the way?
It's the way of...
You know, you get caught up doing something you love, like reading or seeing a UFO, and it just goes like that. Anyway, try to enjoy it, folks.
How I get through quarantine.
Thomas Reed was 9 years old at the time. In the car with his mother and brother and grandmother that night, the family noticed a group of glowing orbs dash out of the roadside trees. Reed claims that something astounding happened then. When heading home, his family approached Sheffield Bridge. It came to a stop off the side of the road, he recalled, of the glowing orbs. Eventually got really calm, like it was being in the middle of a hurricane. There was like a barometric change in pressure. It was just like a dead silence. Then there was an eruption of crickets and frogs, and it got really loud, and that was it. Then the family suddenly found itself back in the car, but they had inexplicably lost 2 hours of memory. Stranger still, Reed's mother and grandmother had somehow switched car seats. They were the wrong way in. They put them back wrong.
They messed up. These aliens aren't so advanced.
Shit, where were they? This one was, no, it was, where's the box? Fuck! That's hilarious. Put them in the wrong seats. I was facing backwards. Grandma was in the engine. Anyway, despite any tangible evidence of the Berkshires UFO incident, Reed has remained steadfast in his account. He said over time, the family regained some memory of the incident, including having been in a hangar-like facility with other people. We encountered something, said Reed. It was definitely not of this world. This hangar thing we were in was huge. It was larger than a football field. This hallway we have seen was circular with a Y configuration, almost to control the flow of traffic. This one room had a bowed-in wall that was rounded. It was important to remember that Reed was only one of dozens of people who reported witnessing a UFO in the Sheffield area that night. Some were adults who called in. Reed was 9, by the way, and he remembers all of this. Who called into the local radio station to report the sighting. There must have been 20 or 30 sketches that were drawn by children in our 4th grade class from what they saw, said Reed. They hung underneath the class board in Sheffield Center School. More than one of those hang in the Roswell Museum today. People don't realize the significance of this, and so it wasn't just us. This actually, the Sheffield UFO sighting, there's an episode of the new Unsolved Mysteries about it, and it's fucking incredible. These people are still alive. These people are in like support groups with each other where they're like, I mean, that happened and nobody believes us, and it sucks.
We believe.
We believe
We
you.
believe.
Sheffield UFO encounter ease. Next up, the UFO abduction of Whitley Strieber while he was writing sci-fi.
What?
Yeah.
While he was writing
no, I guess
sci-fi.
I do know about this.
You guys know
Go
who
on.
Whitley
Yeah.
Strieber is? He's a fiction writer. He wrote stuff like The Wolfen and The Hunger.
Mhm.
Strieber contends that his writing streak was interrupted one night in the late 80s by an alien abduction in upstate New York.
I've been writing for 36 years. The streak was broke because of one UFO.
Not a night, not a wink of sleep. Strieber recounted this experience in his nonfiction title Communion in 1987, also then made into a movie.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
With-
And it's terrifying.
It is terrifying with, what's his name?
Christopher
guy.
Walken.
He talks like this. Yeah, there's an alien. He touched my penis. The alleged incident occurred on the night of December 26, 1985, as Strieber slept alone in his cabin in the woods. Woken by a strange noise, he purportedly saw a small, non-human entity approaching his bed. Suddenly, it was morning. Not only had he woken disoriented, but he felt oddly aggressive, too. It was during a session of regressive hypnosis a few months later that some of the memories returned. According to Strieber, beings that he has since referred to as visitors entered his home and abducted him. Of course, you're out in a cabin in the woods, man. They were like, oh,
I think might be part of the reason I fear going camping and stuff. Like why I don't want to do it is just I have this fear in the back of my mind. I'm going to get abducted.
Well, that and you owe the woods money.
I owe the woods money and I'm trying to avoid them. Yes, that is correct.
Listen, there's a reason we are built. We are driven to build cities and lights and things to protect us from the darkness, because we know what's out there. We're banding together for safety from aliens.
From aliens, yes.
Just in case I wasn't being clear enough. Anyway, I too feel that when you're out in the woods and you look up at the night sky and you're like, God damn, I'm glad I'm not here alone. Could you ever go camping alone?
I couldn't.
I wouldn't like it, but I could.
That would scare the absolute fuck out of me. If there was like a neighboring campsite or something, I'd be like, okay, there's some people here. That's all right. But overall, like going camping by myself out in the woods, doesn't that seem just intensely terrifying on a reptile brain level for some reason?
And it seems dangerous.
Yeah, you're fucking getting separated from the pack, man.
Yeah, it's
another pack's gonna take you. You're now gonna be Wolf Man or the Wolf Food.
They're gonna pluck you up like they did to Whitley Strieber. Anyway, he continues. Damn it. Entered his home and abducted him. While seen as a work of fiction added to his catalog of alien stories by many, Stryber never wavered from his position. In fact, his later work only doubled, this is the book Communion, doubled down on the notion that aliens were visiting him. In his book, The Key, A True Encounter, Stryber detailed another alien encounter that he claims took place in Toronto. Asleep in his Delta Chelsea hotel room in the middle of the night on June 6, 1998. This is the day before my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, man. Stryber claimed to have been visited by another mysterious stranger. I got up to open the door thinking it was the room service waiter, Stryber recalled. It was not. It was a man I described as about 5.5 feet tall, older looking, like someone in his 70s. He wore dark colored clothing, a turtleneck, and charcoal slacks. Stryber claimed the visitor stood motionless by the window for nearly an hour, expounding on the dangers of creating an intelligence more evolved than its creator. Stryber said, "It was the most extraordinary conversation I've ever had in my life," quote unquote.
Is this like a Man in Black?
I guess. Many are skeptical of Stryber's alien abduction claims, but one former Green Beret commander and developer of weapons at Los Alamos, New Mexico, John B. Alexander, believes him. For more than 2 decades, this is him talking. For more than 2 decades, I've been interacting with Whitley Stryber and found him to be one of the most intelligent and thoughtful researchers in the field, said Alexander. There is no doubt he has had some very strange experiences, ones that even he does not claim to fully understand.
All right.
The Whitley Stryber thing's crazy. I didn't know about the weird Toronto hotel guy.
Mm-hmm. Toronto hotel guy. Next up, the Pascagoula alien story that saw 2 fishermen subjected to experimentation. It was 11th of October, 1973, when Calvin Parker and Charles Hickson went fishing on the banks of the Pascagoula River in Mississippi. At first, Parker saw blue lights reflected in the water. He thought the cops had come. And then a big light came out of the clouds. It was a blinding light. It was hard to tell with the lights so bright, but it looked like it was shaped like a football. They love football.
I would like to think that they still thought it was the cops, and the cops just had really cool new vehicles.
Sweet fucking football car, dude. Get out here. Let me kiss you on the mouth. A big light came out of the clouds, blah, 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 shaped like a football. Parker then claimed 3 legless creatures floated out of the vessel toward him. He described all 3 as having mitten-shaped claws, cute, while one was necklace and gray. The other appeared to be more feminine. When one of them tried to wrap its hands around Parker's neck, his natural response of fear oddly subsided. I think they injected us with something to calm us. I was kind of numb and went along with the program. Parker alleged that
real hippie. Like, I just went along with it after they gave me that.
Parker alleged that he and Hickson were taken aboard the alien vessel and experimented on. Afterward, the 2 terrified fishermen found themselves back on the riverbank as though nothing had happened. They drove to the Jackson County Sheriff's Office and told Captain Glenn Ryder, the Sheriff Fred Diamond, the entire story. When I got in there, they had me, Hickson told the police, there were no seats, no chain. They just moved me around. I couldn't resist them. I just floated. I felt no sensation, no pain. They kept me in that position a little while, then they'd raise me back up. Hickson claimed that a machine resembling a giant eye looked over his entire body. That's not.
This is what I'm talking about.
Right.
This
Now we're
is
talking.
it.
No needles, no speculi.
No, I just want one eyeball staring me down.
Yeah, I don't want you to fucking hook me up to some weird antique funnel and to look in my cavities. Use the eye. Use the eye. Anyway, hang on, I lost my place.
Oh, but this is exactly
Captain
what I
Ryder
think
didn't
it-
believe
go on.
him. Captain Ryder didn't believe him. He said that he was surrounded by inhuman 5-foot-tall monopedal beings, by the way, which means 1 foot.
Monopedal, so they were a hopping species.
Hopsters. Captain Ryder didn't believe him. He stepped out of the interrogation room, but left a secret recording device running in hopes of obtaining proof that their alien stories were fabricated. But what he later heard on this recording made him think twice. Jesus, God have mercy. I thought I'd been through enough of hell on this earth, and now I've got to go through something like this, said Hickson to Parker. But they could have, I guess they could have harmed us, son. They had us. They could have done anything to us. I just want to cry right now, added Parker. What's so damn bad about it is nobody's going to believe us. And they didn't.
We believe you.
We believe you.
That's the name of this segment now. And then a bunch of people came forward saying that they also saw a UFO that night. So they got a little bit of closure. The alien abduction of Antonio Villalobos that ended in extraterrestrial coitus. Now we're talking. Okay. So, 1954.
Answering my question.
What? Two Venezuelan teenagers claimed that they found a UFO in the woods and were only able to escape with their lives after fighting off small, hairy aliens. Brazilian journalist João Martins covered the alleged experience in 1957 and asked readers to send in their own. That's when he was contacted by farmer Antonio Villalobos. Martins paid for the 23-year-old's travel expenses and put him up in Rio de Janeiro, where Dr. Olavo Fontes examined him. Boas claims that an experienced alien lady taught him how to love. No. Dear Penthouse, let me count the orifices. Okay. Boaz claimed that he experienced an alien abduction one day after reading Martin's article chronicling the Venezuela incident, which seemed rather convenient. You know what? This one is long and poorly written. Oh, we're gonna skip it.
Yes, the skip button activated.
The UFO
Suffice it
abduction.
to say, he bones an alien.
Wait, we got to find out how he bones that alien. Hang on.
I think he just does what needs to be done,
Let's see.
learns
This is
about
what
the
happened
alien,
then.
what the alien wants, what the alien needs.
Boaz said he had been working nights in his family's field in order to avoid the hot daytime temperatures. On October 16th, 1957, he purportedly saw a red star above the fields near São Francisco de Sales. Again, it's Mars. You're Mars! As it approached, Boaz claimed that atop the egg-shaped craft was a cupola containing a rotating red light. Oof, hate to see it, a cupola. As the vessel extended its 3 legs to the earth, Boaz claimed that he tried to flee but was captured by 5-foot-tall beings wearing gray overalls and helmets and then taken aboard their ship. Boaz alleged that the beings' eyes were blue and small and that their communication consisted of animal-like sounds. After blood was taken from his chin, weird, Boaz was purportedly placed into a room filled with a strange gas, which caused him to feel severely ill. Soon, a naked and attractive female entered the room. Boaz claimed the woman was adorned with long blonde hair and red pubic hair, and that the two soon engaged in sex.
Nice.
Afterwards,
Nice. Arranged escorting.
We did it all the ways, he said, and I was totally great at it. Afterwards, the woman gestured to her stomach, then motioned upwards, which Boaz later interpreted to mean that she would raise their child in space. Boaz claimed he felt angry at having been treated like a good stallion by the beings. He was subsequently taken off the ship and watched it ascend to the heavens. 4 hours had passed since his abduction.
All right.
Though both Martins
me.
and Dr. Fontes believed that the story was fabricated, the doctor noticed signs that Boaz had radiation sickness, such as nausea, bruising, burning sensations in the eyes, and skin that was painful to the touch. Boaz later became a very successful lawyer who created models of the UFO from his story in his spare time.
Well, excellent work,
Interesting.
Boaz.
And you know what? We're going to pick up the
But
rest
bring
of
on
these
bring on the Star
stories
Child.
next week. We will return with the 9 most convincing alien abduction stories in modern history.
I'm excited.
Again,
Kingslayer.
but this time in the words of the actual abductees. We're going to finish this up because this is very interesting. I'm going to keep this one up if I can.
Well, now it is my turn.
Slay kings, dog. Slay kings, king.
And it is time to learn about the Council of Five.
Learn about the council. Tell us about the 5.
So this book is called, let me zoom out.
Council of 5.
Zoom out. And you can find this at places, but you can also just download it for free at places. Think
You
about
can
it.
find it places. You can
It
download
is-
it places. Forget about it.
Secret Alien Races book from the KGB. It is
Secret alien
introduction.
Racist book.
Introduction to the Alien Races book.
Mhm,
We did some alien races. There's like 50 in here.
mhm. That's true. We did.
Now we're going to touch a little bit on the Council of Five.
Council of 5, ladies and gentlemen. What is the Council of 5? For me, an
For you?
idiot from Earth.
Well, it's like how the Jackson 5
Mhm.
was a group.
Oh, this is a spoof.
This is the Council of 5.
This is
This is the
this
alien
a-
version of the Council of Five.
This is one
Yeah.
of Nate Balding's classic spoof arounds.
I might have spoofed the KGB.
Okay.
So and this book is very weirdly set up, but under the Council of Five, we have the Maitreyi.
Mm-hmm.
They have been involved in several tragedies throughout human history.
Mm.
Some of the worst plagues were inflicted by them with the knowledge and agreement of the reptilians who
What?
want the human population never to go above 8 billion.
Dicks, dude. That
Uh,
sucks, right?
Well,
It is a big suck thing.
we're getting there.
We were over there, and then COVID happened.
Dude, that fucking sucks. I mean, we can hit that. Everybody start fucking.
Everybody get to it. We need 10 billion stat. There's enough food if we convert to communism.
But pause and tell your lover about Werewolf Radar. Okay,
so the
welcome back.
reptilians have abducted humans for several years
Mhm.
with the help of the Matir.
Mhm.
Most of their hybrid offspring were sent away to other planets that they have colonized. Some stay on Earth, where they become powerful members, infiltrating society.
Okay, what? Like who?
It doesn't say, but I'm going to say probably,
Sure.
let's
Checks
say Kissinger.
Okay, Obama most likely. Obama's
Obama
a
most
reptile,
likely.
according to most of the websites.
Let's say not Trump.
Fuck Trump. Get the
He
fuck
doesn't-
out
he
of this
doesn't get to-
reptile
He doesn't
shit.
get to be, yeah. You're not a reptilian. You don't get to be a
Piece of
reptilian.
shit. You're a fucking some kind of I don't know what's
Carl-
if lizards are cool. You're like a fucking mole rat.
Karl Rove.
Karl Rove, definite alien.
Carl Rove in there, yeah.
Anyway,
Even
let's
though
go
he
on
also
with the Council of
sucks.
Five. This is another guessing game. Also, Tom Cruise. Throwing it out there.
He sucks too, but he's Tom Cruise and fucking Ghost Protocol ruled.
So, very little known is about the races, the blah blah blah. Like a human, Roger.
Mhm.
I am a human.
Mhm,
Very little is known about the 5 alien races that are part of the Council of Five.
mhm.
The races that are part of this council, I gave you one previous known as the Council of 9. 4 members were removed. Have
Whoa.
been protecting Earth and the humans
Why
for
did
as
they get
long as
removed?
there are alien records of it. I guess what I read
Interesting.
was actually part of the alien races. We got a free
Oh.
alien race.
Interesting, cool. Hey, congratulations, DLC.
Yep,
Far out.
yep. So, as long as there's alien records of it, some say that they have been protecting the planet even before humans existed.
See, now this would make sense, but why do they need to? Why?
Oh,
Well,
this
if-
goes on.
If our planet's like eligible for seeding, like maybe there's not a ton of them that they can actually use, so you
Hmm.
want to send them to protect
Interesting.
it from I don't know, maybe some other races that are trying
It
to
is-
destroy their seed.
We went over some of
Locusts.
them. We went over a malevolent race, and that could be. The
You know,
alien race
sometimes I
reported.
get scared that some sort of white supremacist is going to happen upon our podcast
Sure.
halfway through and be like, yeah,
Well, they would have to get out. They would have to get past all the left-leaning stuff that we say.
That's
but like,
true.
good for them.
okay, let's do one right now just while we're here. The nation weeps for Bernie Sanders.
Yeah,
The
$15
nation
an hour
weeps.
minimum wage.
For Elizabeth Warren. An alien race reported that the Council of Five last met on Earth in 1944. A note of Petro and myself, that's Petro is who the book was dedicated to.
Ah.
We learn about him throughout the book.
Sure.
We found a handwritten note on the ARB dated July 2005 stating that the Council of Five is going to meet on Earth during the last 10 days of August 2013. The same note has mentioned the fact that the presence and arrival of those five races could cause cosmic events that can affect Earth's atmosphere. And it is also said that humans would be seeing an increase of alien ship activity during that period. So we'll
Okay.
have to do some research, see if 2013 has a spike of alien ship sightings.
Okay.
Continuation
I'll start
of
some
note.
coffee.
The note also states that the meeting of the council is to discuss possible threats to Earth and humans, as well as the fact that so many new alien races have been visiting Earth lately. And by lately,
Listen.
the note states to mean that for the past 500 years.
Ooh. Everybody wants to get in on this Earth.
Everyone needs some
situation.
of this. They love it. Two more paragraphs here. I got according to several alien races, the Council of Five, at the time the Council of Nine, has monitored human evolution since primordial times, since humans were only a one-cell marine organism, and throughout all natural evolution, when humans became primate-like creatures and beyond.
Interesting.
And this says these races are separate than the Anunnaki, which you might remember as supposed human creators.
which you might remember as also a thing.
According to
Giants.
those same alien races, all evolutionary sequences in all planets have a beginning and an end, with the exception of minor details mostly due to radical weather changes. After the Anunnaki tempered with the DNA of primates and created humans, the Council of Five decided
Yo,
not.
shout out!
The
Humans!
humans, that's us.
Woo!
That's us. The Council of Five decided not only to monitor, but to also protect us, as they realized that
Sanctions.
one day humans would be able to join other alien races in development and enlightenment.
Anunnaki, come in here. What's this? Are these humans? Did you make humans? You're not supposed to make humans.
It's just an overdeveloped primate,
It's
mommy.
they have a church. It's a society. Anunnaki, you are out of the Magnificent Nine or whatever we're called, and take Alf and E.T. with you. And now we are the Magnificent Six. I still blew it.
So let's learn about one
Mhm.
of these Council of Five. There's very little information. The names of the races are the Orella,
Mhm.
the Igarote,
Mm.
the Jinbo,
Mm.
the Ridan.
Use your Spanish, Roger.
I'm not. I refuse to. This is for me. And when I flee to Mexico. Amathir.
Mhm.
And that is the five, I guess.
Okay. Cool.
The one we're going to learn about to wrap up this episode, the Amathir.
Ooh, nice. They sound like maybe they're made out of gas.
Oh, we're going to find out.
Like they're from
You might
Cloud
recognize them
World.
in their description soon.
Ooh.
It is generally agreed that the Amathir is the most important race, not only of the council, but also amongst all known races.
Jesus, humble too, huh?
They are related to the Solopsi Ray, but much older and advanced in all levels.
The Solopsi Ray?
The Solopsi Ray, man. They were one of the founder races of the council. They met with U.S. President D. Eisenhower.
Okay.
In 3 different occasions.
Mm-hmm. He got.
They also met with high-ranking USSR leaders on 3 different occasions.
Mm-hmm.
And they tried to meet with U.S. President Nixon, but he refused, claiming that it would be too dangerous, as they could maybe read his mind and find out what delicate national secrets were concerning relations with the USSR.
They'll hear about the plans I have for my secret birthday party for Aspiro. No, they'll know where I hide my candy treats.
And that is all that we really know about the Council of Five, the Imither, but this book has pictures of alien coins. We got alien bases on most of the planets. The day humans killed the reptilians. I have a date.
What's on the coin?
Oh, let me scroll up. This is a weird PDF that loads slowly, so like I gotta scroll slow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Reptile Lincoln.
I got I got alien schematics for their spaceships.
Abraham Lincoln?
Yep.
That's it. Prints were stolen in Sweden, and this is from the Alien Presence Intelligence Service, USA. Where I'm still scrolling to the coin. I'm almost there.
The what?
The coin.
No, what the fuck was that? Service? The aliens, presidents? What?
The alien? Where are we? There we go. The Alien Presence Intelligence Service.
Okay, all right. Well,
and they work in
APIS.
conjunction.
APIS, of course.
And they work in conjunction with APIS USSR, APIS USA, APIS Special Services in different countries.
God, could you imagine how many conversations have happened where somebody's like, now you need to take APIS seriously. Everybody's always taking a piss while messing around.
And now I'm going to share the screen for everyone in the YouTube. Check out our YouTube, subscribe, because you can see this. It goes onto the file. Here are the alien coins.
Oh, cool.
So these are coins, as you see from the past. We have some Latin. So that means Roman then.
I'm glad that they decided to use alphanumeric characters instead of some weird alien thing.
I think these are reference photos of a Roman coin.
Well, this one's from 1656. This
Alien
one's from
time?
Yep. What did you say? Sorry, I got distracted by the other number.
Alien time?
Alien time.
Time, yep.
1656 AT.
You got 193 BC, Roman, Greek times here.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of evidence of something in the sky, dish-shaped, flying saucer shape. This book's got all sorts of stuff.
Interesting. These are coins with depictions of flying saucers upon them. I see.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Flying ships. Because aliens wouldn't have coins, right? They'd have like creds.
I don't know. There's this whole section's called Alien Files. We'll have to delve into it
soon. Aliens are on fucking they're on Bitcoin by now for sure.
Oh, they're on something beyond Bitcoin, man. They're so democratized in their economy. It's just so like we all have all the money. What's it matter?
Sure. They're just like I get here's where we'll work in that leftist policy. I get a universal basic income. Every week I get free food at my door, and also Bernie's president here.
Or Elizabeth Warren, one of the two. Anyway, that wraps up the Council of Five. We learned about the Imither, the most important of the council, let alone
Founders.
all alien races.
Anyway, that wraps it up for Earth, everybody. We had a good run.
It's time to let it go. You know, if you really love something,
let it
Hold
go.
on to it tighter. Give them
Hold on
money.
to
Give
it
us
tight.
money to help to help charities that need it right now.
Truly, you guys can, if you're interested in becoming a member of the Dark Council and hanging out in our Zoom room like Dark Council members Adric, Adam P, and Kay Hammond have done for this episode. You too can give
Carrion
us
Carrion
Soldier.
soldier.
Oh, a carrion soldier up there in the corner. My bad,
Carrion
dog.
soldier.
The carrion soldier, for some reason, I thought had dipped out. Might be. But you too can come and be forgotten about me in the Zoom room for as little as what, $1?
Yeah, it's just $1, and then you
can do
also
it for $1.
take part of the paranormal discussion we're doing on the 25th of this month, January.
Yes, you can you can come and hang out in the paranormal discussion. You can come and hang out you can also listen to the Grave Nugget every week, which is additional content, additional little podcast for you, for your ears to taste. And big shout out to Chuck from Snappy Little Numbers for our intro and outro song.
You're listening to part of it right now. It's getting slowly louder.
Truly, it's getting slowly, ever so slowly louder. And thank you to you guys for keeping it together and being nice to one another on the internet and off, and for washing your hands and for getting your vaccine.
Head to our stream, Twitch TV /Werewolf Radar.
Absolutely.
Every month, every week. I mean, every Monday.
Day. Every day head there just to check.
Just check. Just see what we're doing.
And until next time, as always,
Punch the sky,
Spaceman!